Hello friends, this is Lindsay with the Grace Paced Life. So, the weather's changing. Gone are the long, lazy days of summer. It is now full on back to homeschooling and sports and activities, and life gets really busy really fast. How do we maintain our focus on our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health when things get busy? That's what we're going to talk about today. It can be challenging, but I'm going to tell you 5 simple steps that can help our focus stay on our goals even though things are getting busy around us. Number 1. Oh, and they all begin with S, so it's easier to remember. The number 1 is to seek God. He created us, He knows how we function best, and He provides everything we need. So we need to ask Him, can seek God for how do I make a little bit of margin in my day? How do I stay focused on what I need to do so that I can be healthy for my family, so that I can have the energy I need, so I can recover from whatever is going on, whatever you have in your life, your health challenges. Seeking God. I love this Psalm 37. It says in verse 23, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and God delights in his way." God delights in you and in the life that He has for you. So asking Him, how do I take care of it, Lord? Show me. You made it. You gave me an instruction manual. Help me to understand what's the best way to take care of it. That's number 1. The second one is to set your priorities. So if you have a health condition, and it's limiting your life, then that needs to be one of your top priorities, your health. If it is a mental or an emotional challenge that you have, then that needs to be one of your top priorities, is how to calm your nervous system, how to create messages of safety for your brain, how to pare down all the activities in your life. If you're struggling with your spiritual life, then that needs to be a priority. And I would just say that should always be priority number 1 for us. The Lord says, if you seek me first, then all these other things will fall into place. So seeking God first is our priority, and then decide, like a triage nurse, like, okay, what is the most eminent issue that I need to deal with? And then put that right under God. Also, what do you need in order to take care of your family and your loved ones? Then that needs to go to the top of the list. So set up your priorities, maybe just jot them down and number them, 1, 2, 3. The third one is to schedule in time. If we don't schedule it in, it will not happen. Things will always get in the way, but there has to be some non-negotiables in our day, even if it's only 5 minutes or 15 minutes, and you can spread it out. If it's 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes at a time, 3 times a day or 4 or 5 times a day, you can be so productive towards your goals. So set in some scheduled time to take care of your health. I know it feels selfish, it feels unproductive, and there's things screaming at us all the time. Like right now, I have the feeling I have to go do the dishes, I have to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner, I have to clean up our school stuff, but it'll wait, it'll still be there. And God will provide the time we need to take care of what we have to do. But we also need to make time in our day for relaxing, being present, breathing, and just settling down our nervous system and listening to God. If we're quiet, we have a better chance of hearing Him. That is much easier said than done. I know I have 3 kids, I have a very active home and a life, but I have to prioritize that too. So number 4 is simplify and say no. There's a lot of extra stuff, and people will be happy to help you out with that. So we need to really prayerfully learn what we can pare down, because there is no way we can work on our health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health, or physical health if we're running around too busy. So just start saying no just to one little thing at a time, and then until it gets easier. And pray about what those things need to be. And the fifth thing is, whatever the schedule is, and whatever you decide to say no to, and whatever priorities you set, stick with it. Consistency is the key. If we try it for a day or two, which I have done so many times, and just because you wrote it down on a piece of paper doesn't mean it's actually implemented. I have been guilty of that also. So sticking to it, and start small. Oh, that's an extra bonus S. Start small. So just pick one thing, one area. Maybe if it's spending 5 minutes outside, closing your eyes, maybe putting your feet in the grass and just thanking God for the beautiful day. And that's your non-negotiable. That is wonderful, and it is a great step. It's not too small. Maybe if it's changing your diet, which is a wonderful endeavor, especially as there's all these bugs already starting to go around, viruses and things. Add more fruits and vegetables to your diet, and maybe you want to get off of coffee or processed foods or sugar or whatever it is. Set that goal and then just be consistent. But start small, make it attainable, and ask for God's help. So I hope that this helps someone out there today. I hope it helps you, because things are getting all of a sudden so busy. And the Lord said in Daniel, he said in the last days people are going to be running to and fro throughout the whole earth, and knowledge is going to increase. And it feels like those are the days we live in. So much knowledge, so much running around, so much stress. We have to prioritize our quiet time with God, our quiet time quieting our thoughts, quieting our bodies from running around, and then tending to the things that we need to do. God first, family, our health, our home, our friends, the people that God brings into our life, and then our soul work, our soul purpose to help people, which is what I delight to do with you here on this channel and on my website. So I'm here for you if you have any questions, if you want any support. And I know that together, with God's help, we will not only make it, we will not only survive, but we'll thrive. Until next time, God bless you.